What's up? This is 11.4.7 of FSD beta. This is the day. This is actually, to be honest, my first drive. Haven't been able to really get out and test. It's just been a little bit busy. So we're just gonna do this drive and see how it does. And it's gonna be some streets, some highways, mainly highways, but should be a good drive nonetheless. So it's going a little bit over to the right, and then it's going in. Made the right hand turn very clean. So for those of you that are on X or Twitter, Elon just did a live stream of his FSD V12 or FSD beta V12, and you know, let me know what your thoughts on the comments are if you watched it. Overall, I thought it went really well. He had about a 45-minute drive through Palo Alto, only had one disengagement. But overall, it did really well. And just some of the stuff that he was saying really resonated with me. And I think just continues to put things in perspective. So, you know, I think some of the stuff that he was saying was that, here, let's get on the highway. But yeah, he was just saying, like, they haven't written any specific code for stop signs, for roundabouts, he did not write any specific code for stoplights, for roundabouts. Like all of the work that goes into the actual car driving itself is not only videos being fed into the system so that the system gets trained, the AI system gets trained, but also too, it's not only learning from those videos, but it's making real-time decisions based off of the cameras and the AI. He said that he could even get rid of a map and put the GPS coordinates in, and it could get there. So really, like, it's not really even about the maps anymore. It's not even really about the so I'm gonna engage, switch lanes. So it's really not even about the map. Like, they don't need the navigate app map to be able to get to a point. Through the vision and the AI, they're able to get to where they want to be. I mean, it's pretty incredible what he was explaining. He obviously did explain that they obviously had to put in some code specifically for they did have to put in some code specifically to stop at stop signs, because obviously that's the law. But based on the data that they have, it's like less than 1% of people actually come to like a 0%, or like a complete stop. So they obviously did write that, but for the most part, the computer, the technology, the vision, it's driving itself. So if you didn't watch it, that's kind of the download, the major takeaways that at least came from my perspective. one comment he was also making is that, you know, at some point it kind of just gets boring. You know, it's, you know, obviously thank you for tuning in and watching this, but, you know, the reality is that these drives are just getting easier and easier. So we're exiting to another highway. And it's good, it's getting all the way over, because I was worried. I was actually about to, you know, turn on my blinker, but it already did that. I think it stopped going over because of the white line, but hopefully it'll alright, I'm gonna change lanes. People are going very slow. I think one of the bigger updates I was told was that I haven't read the notes recently, but it should be following more and more of the speed of the traffic. So obviously it's going to have its limit, but the speed of the traffic is the rate at which it'll go. So it looks like we have another 12 minutes. We're even going to be passing the good old Fremont factory. So in this case, I don't agree with why it switched over. It should have stayed. I'm gonna move it back to that lane. It should have stayed there because I just literally went from going about 80 to 71. hanging on to it, but it's still not enough, so. So we got another 1.5 miles. The drive has been outstanding. So it's interesting how it slowed down there, and then now it's sped up so that it can obviously make the jump over. So all right, so we're making a left here, 2 lanes. And then we'll be making a right up here as well. Yeah, that place went out of business. My son was pointing out a place over to the right, Fry's Electronics. So if you're from the Bay, you know, that was during I think the 90s, 2000s, 2010s. It was just one of the, probably not the 2010s, but the 2000s. It was just one of the biggest electronic places, kind of like a Best Buy to go to. So but they unfortunately shut down. All right, so we're gonna be making a right here. Awesome.